Welcome back. I'm Bill Rogers. Ivy League schools are interested in students who are athletes, and because of what he's done in the high school classroom, Elijah Williams will most likely have his pick at 5 of the 8 Ivy League schools. Plus, the Cal Bears are on his radar, but his path to success began with a tragedy. Elijah Williams is wrapping up his senior year at Sheldon High School. And like other students, he'll be headed to college, but his path began with a tragedy. In the 6th grade, his mother died after she suffered her first ever epileptic seizure.
I was expecting he was going to be a great student. I had high expectations for him. And then we got slapped in the face with reality because he wasn't himself. He wasn't doing well, didn't feel good and about himself. And that's when I realized how much his mother's death impacted him.
And at 11 years old, finding out that his mother had died was one of the hardest things his father had ever told him.
So when he had told me, he started crying, and I thought that was weird because he was mumbling because he was crying, so I didn't really understand what his problem was, and so I kept telling him I didn't hear him. And so he told me, he said, my mom died, and I sat there and I cried for probably about an hour and just in his chest, just sitting on the couch in our living room.
But from that moment on, his father made sure Elijah received all the help he needed.
He gave me some really good advice. He said, this can't affect my life more than it needs to, because I can't just think about that and let that affect all my decisions and all my future, instead of just dwelling on it my whole life, using it as an excuse for everything.
And if you're okay with the 499, that's what the deal would be.
And his father didn't use single parenting as an excuse. As the sales manager at an Elk Grove truck dealership, Gordon Williams still found a way to raise his son.
I would leave, go pick him up from school, bring him back. He would do his homework, feed him in the back. He would eat dinner here. He'd sleep on the couch until it's time for him to leave. So sometimes we wouldn't leave out of here until 10, 11 at night. You know, so he practically grew up in this store.
That single parenting dedication was rewarded. On the football field, Elijah won the Coach's Most Improved Player Award, along with the Scholar Athlete Award, and he's scheduled to graduate with a 4.0 and says he owes it all to his father.
He doesn't let anything slide. He expects straight A's. Even if I can't get it, he wants me to try.
And according to his head football coach, Elijah is the standard at Sheldon High School when it comes to being a student athlete.
He was a person who overcame adversity. He was kind of a perennial backup as a junior, made a complete commitment to be a full-time starter, pushed himself in the weight room, pushed himself in practice, pushed himself in the summer, and became a guy that, as a junior, I couldn't put on the field. And as a senior, I couldn't take off.
While his success here in the weight room at Sheldon High School has given him success on the football field, what he's done in the classroom has given him success at the next level, because the Ivy League schools and UC Berkeley are interested.
Well, he's 3.5 or higher. We've never had to worry about him with his grades, and a lot of times that's not the case. You hope people are eligible for him. You know he's going to be eligible, so you don't have to worry about whether or not he's going to be on the field.
But at the next level, football will not be his priority.
If I was able to do both, I definitely would, because I love football. But you know, my school is my top priority, so if I can't take care of business in the classroom while playing football, something I got to let go of.
He's looking out.
You know, when you consider the start Elijah had to life, his journey so far has been remarkable. And his single-parent father has played a huge role. We have a page on KSRA.com that will be home to all of our My 58 Superstar stories. There's also a nomination form on the page so that you can nominate your very own My 58 Superstar. It's KSRA.com/My 58 Superstar.